It's like October 30th, 2022, and it's not too late in Corvallis, Oregon to order pizza and bring it to me. You know where I live. It's 1:30. There's gotta be at least one place that can make pizza until 2. I'm fairly certain. I'm nothing can help you. If you're feeling down, I can wanna make you happier, baby. Andra andio, andra dosi, andri andio, andra. Andre andi ondo soda andra andre andi odo andra andi ondo. I can't get you out my mind. Is she a woman or a man? And can we vote for her? I'm a woman, but I understand both genders pretty well. I'm 51. I'll be 52 on December 7th, very soon. I'm an old woman. Middle-aged, perhaps. All this state talking, dondriandi oro, andrandona, in my life. I can't get you off my mind. You know what? I'm licensed in Oregon to drive. I go to school at this place, Oregon State University, major in music production. And I have a medical marijuana card because I've been a patient since 1919. It's been a long time, and I haven't managed to die. Need you off my mind. Oh, Triandos, I can't get you off my mind. Oh, there's gotta be some piece of pizza laying there that's not past its time to be eaten. Somewhere in one of these places close by. It's got to. My special effects turned off. Fucking TV. Time to trick it into coming on again. Some knows I'll be nice to know. Oh yeah, dos andriandi ondo, andrandi ondo. I put my arms around the only one someone I am. I put my arm around us, someone that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm unfortunate enough makes I'm invincible. I've never seen the lake. I'm so powerful. I've only memories to play. I'm so confident. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. The only way the group can get along is if you think the same fucking way. And we all have disagreements about the way that we think about things, and we don't know which way we wanna go, 'cause we wanna be friends with those guys and friends with those over there. But they don't like the way that we just acted back there, and our family would say definitely that wasn't okay. But if we stand up for our rights around here, it's gonna make us look super gay, and that's quite okay. But some of us come from really hick-ass places and we still gotta be a dick because it feels really good to us because we're like 19, which is, you know, probably like 5 in human years. Unstoppable today, unstoppable today. I'm being very generous. Bill today, unstoppable today. Yes, she actually happens to be an expert in this. She can speak about it clearly. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. I'm a never single game. I'm Zongiandrugoto, Adriantiatato, Andrando Echoes. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Is there a ghost around? I don't fucking know. It's just that bitch singing. She's singing it, and it's definitely past the time to sing. They can knock. They can give me a warning. Is it a yellow card first? Cannot think of the name of the back row player, the librero. Is that what I called it a barista. Called that position a barista, and I know better than that. But I'm old enough that when I played high school in volleyball, they did not have that position. You all were defensive specialists because the ball came to you. That's how it worked. I don't have any friends. They're old like me, and so they're like planning their retirement and in their vacation homes, you know, paying their children's college loans. Stuff like that happens that way. I don't have my glasses on, and you're typing way too small. I have to get that shit bigger. The trombone is here. It's away. I'm getting ready to do something better in the saxophone department. I need a better saxophone. I feel like it's gonna be in Seattle. Seattle. So that's way drive away. So maybe the most competent medical care for what I've got. Trandioso Landrionto Sodro Andiantrento. I got to find a reason while my money's all gone. I got no inflammation. I can still get high. I can play the guitar like a motherfucking riot. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Not really. I mean, not right specifically now, because it'll take me a long time to get that shit out, and it'll be really noisy. And then I'll play, and it'll be like towards the end of the song, and it won't be worth any of it. But I like the song, but I didn't plan ahead. Any of the Sublime, this particular album, it's very good for me. I like to sing it. It's got a lot of songs that are groovy. Not really groovy, they're just fucking stoner. You gotta get high, and it's gotta be really warm outside. It helps if you're in... Back then, I was in a bikini with my friends. Now, it's not that way. But that's okay, because there's other people that have that job. And I'm okay with that. We grow up and we move on to different things. I'm back to do my second career. Because I'm disabled and I'm retired and I don't make any money. I live on disability. I widow benefits and fucking being crazy and not being able to walk and shit. I've been a medical patient for marijuana since 1999 because I had TMJ. Started off with TMJ. I was thrilled because it meant I could grow my own marijuana in my basement, in my home. Giranto Santrianto is what I got. Just remember that. Loving is what I got. Andrandioso ondrodo is what I got. Androdo loving is what I got. Andrando sotriando. I'm just the big head on the TV right now that's capturing your attention long enough for you to notice the lips flapping and the sound coming out. Oh, padre toso que entrando mamagiadratos. I andrandos. Diandrandagiara. My mouth hurts. There's stuff going on in here that's not happy. I can't make it better. It doesn't really matter what I do. It doesn't get better. I do see dentists of the poor people type. One time I saw this dentist that looked just like... I don't want to get his name mixed up. I think it's Kevin McKidd. He's a ginger man that acts. And he was on the fake Seattle hospital that... Grey's Anatomy on ABC. And he came down in the role of a dentist to see if he could catch my eye during an exam. And he did not, because I'm a lesbian, and I was irritated because I wanted service, and I wanted it to be done properly, and I didn't want somebody preening and flexing their muscles and being disappointed because I was there for dental. I wasn't there to yank a wank or, jiggy wiggy or do whatever he thought. There was something written different on the prescription plan and that treatment thing that he didn't. He needed it, but he didn't get it. He did not get the memo. You were sent there to drag me back for a lesbian plotline at Seattle Grace. Not because you thought that I had a ding-dong and that it would go differently for you. I'm not the one to be waving your member over when I'm in a chair. It just doesn't go very well. It never ends up well. It hasn't, ever. Never. It's never been a thing that I do. It's never. I'm glad we have that cleared up. That's all I'll go into for now. No, I know I'm not using Oregon State University equipment to do this. It's my phone. I'm not in the basement of the fucking library in a little styrofoam room with really nice microphones. That's not where I'm at, and I didn't check one out either, so fuck off. I'm just on my phone saying my own opinions about my own things. It's like First Amendment. It's the First Amendment. It's definitely that. It's too late for horns unless somebody invites me inside where there's enough people to say that's what they prefer. I'm gonna incite violence for horns right now. There's nothing better on. If you see me on TV, that means there's nothing better on. That's all that means. Back when I was in college the first time, there was infomercials, and you watched them because they were more interesting than nothing. And when you were really high, they were pretty informative, and sometimes you ordered those things. And I'm still waiting for my goddamn magic wand. I just saw Total Recall, the original with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yes, Basic Instinct check. Most guys don't remember her name. I can't remember it right now either. He used a magic wand in that to stir his breakfast. looking at Mars on the TV. That was like a I would say I get 1989 and 1990 mixed up. It was one of those years. It was one of my jazz band years. Played in jazz band, Oregon State University, a long time ago. I wrote a little ditty. They're going to pull it out of the archive sooner or later. Maybe it'll get me a pass in a class or something. I don't know. That's not a spirit that's moving me right now. I speak whatever the fuck you think I'm gonna speak, basically. It doesn't really mean too much anything. If you want to know what I'm saying, just imagine in your head like it's closed captioning, and I'll try to do what I can to help you along, but I don't really know. I have to know you require assistance till you can figure out what's happening. I hope you aren't stranded somewhere thinking you're on one of my properties and there's no service and there's no power and there's probably not any Uber driver that's coming out there. But you might get service if you walk into town. I don't really know. Don't think about it too much. De entrando, sotriando, do troto atia, do troto atia, sandrando ata, do sotrio, do ati, andrando so. Now sometimes there's some three, don't santianzo so, antio son trio, anto son trio tu, onde santriati, anto son trio tu, do son triati, do so tu, no so, no santio. Bye bye, oh those sunny mania. Bye bye bye, only a smooth simniati. Bye bye bye, do not face a tanti vivash. Viva santio, the sotio tus far, dia tu santiato, atis fantio, dia sotia, tu sototio. Onto atia to suto, the seventia to so hi, and dear so and dears. I need a black light. That would be fucking awesome. That would really jazz up my show. Diotosa Sato. Nieto put this bitch on TV. I don't fucking know. That's what happens when you give people phones with recording devices that happen live. It just happens. I can't smoke weed in here. It's gotta stop so I can walk around outside soon. I ate an edible. I've been eating bots, which I understand is from Albany, Oregon. Marionberry tastes fucking disgusting, and I love them. Just nasty. 100 milligrams tastes like 1,000 milligrams, and I like that shit. That's my gift. Dioto tu the santrandiato condrioto sundo. It's like that. It's santrian. To santrianto condo. Adrianto sundo. Andriato. Do son triantioto, ampampasiototo, diantrentondo, o san triato, so papa, yata santo diato, papa, so sapecato. Medianto Dio sotto a teatreanto, mon patrioto su a tam the segment, it's my teatro tia tigantria oh, dosan, bosan, bosia boha, ba. She does that with a broken jaw. Imagine what she's gonna be like when that shit's healed up. Patre toko soti antrean toko papa. Ikiatra tiki asa trandom baka antrean to sampu papisitio to. Triampo pakeatra zum pakiata statrando papa. She speaks fucking redneck better than you, and she can speak all those other things too. So what the fuck you gonna do? Wouldn't you rather get in the dance troupe? Oh, I think so. It's so much better. It's so much finer. It's a lot cooler to be in line. I like it. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Oh, I need a fucking dance floor somewhere with some fancy lights. Like, maybe there's a rave around somewhere that they forgot to invite me to. There's a lot of fucking people around, but they'll make it close them down. I don't ever smell the good weed around here. I don't understand. It's always 420 with me. The meth people tried to come to town and take it over, and it did not work out very well for them. They're mostly done. They stopped trying. They realized that wasn't my thing. I don't want that. I don't drink alcohol. I have good reason right now, but usually I'm like I like to have a microbrew. I don't like wine. I think it tastes like stomach juice. Probably because I've barfed it. My very first drink of drunkenness and that I recall as a teenagerhood was of night wine, night train. There's a twist top, like Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill stuff that you get in a big tall bottle that you can share with your friends. Tu sentrendio tu atriato ati sutria papacatia teatro atica sentria tu papatia tu sotutria tonto tratio papa santrianto papatria tu catrio tu sutria tenia catre tu teatro patra posutrio tu papatri catestria tu mempegiatra tu santatio. Oh, she's getting all Carmine Ragusa. How could we interfere with that? Let's get that fucking whatever that guy that made pizza's name is and get him to mix them for her. She's Italian. Don't deny her pizza. You can't do that, even though it's not really what they call it there. Thank you, Giovanni Costrandio Papas. That was such a lovely compliment to Cardi B. You got the key proper. Saxophone's not really your thing. Yotosaki, when it's something stringed, I would go with a lute. They're coming back. They're not whistles, they're stringed things. Dosatria toa toa ti entrando adia. Some people have decided to take over classical compositions and just fucking improv right over that because we've heard it 1,000,000,000 times since whatever, they ate turkey legs back then, waiting for good music. That was a little bit Renaissance time. They didn't have that great of music back then. It was really loud. It was whatever the fattest man in charge liked the most, is what Renaissance music was. It was pretty disgusting, actually. They sent me there for a mission. To bring back turkey meat. Bring back the jewels of the fattest man around. Don't forget the artifacts and the historical bits. Just get the biggest rubies and diamonds and shiny gold that you can and come on back through that portal. Oh, doctors, we don't know what's happened to this poor girl's head. She seems to think she is a boy and she traveled to space and she came back with robots and now she's here. No, satreto papa tu triandos. Nobody gave me a dose of sassy. I've always been this way. Just was always quiet. Just very much quiet. I'm usually quiet still. Pretty much. I'm sassy to my phone. But I won't back down if you come at me like a rantana, but I won't start anything either. I'll sing something from the 70s with you. Would you like that? You guys weren't anything. Fiddle farts weren't your grandpa's fiddle fart. These people around me, they don't understand the beauty of Andy Gibb. Just fucking coming up like that on your Pandora radio like a treasure. Oh yeah. It's been a while, but I don't have a satin jacket. Maybe somebody around here has something in baby blue or pink. That's the only two colors that came in the 70s. With something, didn't know what to say. Baby, let's run in. Well, the people that know me and I, there's nothing come between us in the end. Of love, they're only winding waking time. You can see me through, I'm leaving up to you. Then I did take me to the light, shadow dancing, that made me do at night. Living now, I'm going to fall, shadow dancing, oh, that's living now. Oh, yeah, that's some disco right there. No, you probably don't want to invite me to your jam. No. I might freshen things up. Entrando sondo oso triondo ate sa triondo so a que tran Yeah, I couldn't get the part in the school play because I always broke into Italian. So I had to fucking show off, get all Arthur Franzarelli on things. I wanted the girls to be noticing me. I wanted to be the one in a leather jacket. I didn't want to be in the poodle skirt screaming for the fucking guys. But you did what they said. It wasn't okay to be Uber Dyke in 1970. I graduated high school in 1988. I've played saxophone since 1982. That's right. That's when I started playing volleyball officially too. Bandrioto son dianto, bandrioto son. Bandon diato so, Andrea di onto. Shadow dancing. Those three. Those drown. Those shadow dancing. Down and on. Do this. Shadow dancing, oh, it sounds a little bit creepy, but, you know, if you have the right effects behind you, it looks really cool. Take turns behind the screen. It's really fun. Dances. Get behind there and... Ooh, who's doing that move? Who's gonna come out from that screen? We don't know. There's only 2 of us here. And trade. Do it right. Dagging it through the night. Little dancing. Baby, all of the night. I don't know where the big dance club is. It used to be the Top of the Cock and the Peacock. And I think there still is dancing there, but it's too late. Even they close things for liquor around here. They close the weed places at 10, for fuck's sake, and they close the bars at 2:30, and that just seems like they should do it when they don't have customers. Like, it shouldn't be based on just time. I think they should just, like, you don't want to close it too early because you might have a couple customers come in that really need it. You know, maybe we should pay those people that stay a little bit extra. Like, instead of overtime, it's like the last half hour time. Let's have that, the last half hour time. That sounds like a good plan to me. But nobody put me on a ballot, so I don't really fucking care. I'm not gonna go into details on it very much. But if you wanted to put my motto somewhere, you could have put that. So chose to write man for something. Maybe I could be a house mom somewhere around here. They might have a free condominium somewhere else where it's quiet. I can just come by and tell them to sweep and mow the lawn, or rake the leaves, take out the trash. That would be a fun job. To channel a dead person. A dead person of music. Sometimes they're not dead and they just pretend like they are. That's why it's not really channeling. But somebody that's definitely dead. I want we don't know if Elvis is definitely dead. Me and Bella. I always say we because it's Bella. My girlfriend is afar. She's in New York, it's not here. And so when I say we, I mean my dog. She's my emotional support animal. My 12-year-old Bella. Bella Violet. It's not a password for anything. Don't even try it. It's too obvious. There's not a good dance floor in my pod. There should be some better lighting. That's And I heard this one first time through for me, Shakira. Haha, Trantiato cosa Trianto Maveke. Patrianto Atosa Patriato. The top crop needs to be in all 58 states. If I were in charge, I would have 58 states. Why am I not in charge? I'm not in charge because there would be a different best basketball player that runs the United States. I can kick his butt. I'm sure he's somewhere nearby. His brother-in-law has connections. I've got a pair of shoes. I do. I can do it now. I'm ready now. I'm sure he's been probably enrolled in a basketball camp with boys 18 years or younger for the last 6 months, intensively training for this moment. While I've been living at a homeless shelter in a micropod, basically so he could have a chance at beating me in basketball. I would like an assist to not include a fucking wheelchair for me, for sure. I've missed a few things, and so they crossed me off the list for places that I should live, and they won't grant me status as a VA because I smoke too much ganja. Again, it's Oregon. The USA should recognize marijuana federally. We fix that, and then you can give me my rights right here, right now. I should be able to smoke where I want. If I'm not hurting anybody. I can't even make medibles here. I want to make some Rice Krispie treats with canna butter. And I've been told, no, I can't do that. Maybe I should go to a public park because I don't have any friends that will let me come over and make them. Some fucking dank-ass Medibles, and I will leave you at least half of the tray. I'll put chocolate in them. It's good shit. I get it with food stamps. Sometimes I get Ghirardelli. When I'm really lucky, it's on sale. But I've been going Nestle lately. Always dark. Because I lived in Europe when I was little. And we think that we're cool about chocolate, you know. Special dark was just not going to cut it. The candy bar I would bring back to the USA only is available in Mexico. They did not extinguish it fully, but they did move it to Mexico. So, bar none. It's wafers, chocolate wafers with chocolate shit in there, and then fudge, and then chocolate all over the top of that. And that was my favorite candy bar when I was in college before. It's not available, except if you get online, you can find it at like one place in Mexico. I have not ordered it from there. I did try to order a long time ago. I wished it on a list somewhere, and it could be arriving at some point. I speak things. I speak snuff things that they're scared. Is it a newly acquired skill? Or does it always happen this way? Or is she just pretending? The one guy watching. They haven't brought the crazy train yet. It's not arrived. I will try to listen. Somebody wants to request a specific. They want Cher. They want me to turn back time. They think Cher is their idea of what somebody, a lesbian like me, would dig singing to Cher. I do like Cher. I'll put her in here. I do not have her in here as an artist already, but it's a good idea. When they think of 70s music, they think of her. Apparently. It's a commercial. It's a commercial on Pandora, because I'm not in with them enough to have it ad-free. I do not want to sing just like Jesse James. I just don't feel that way right now. And I don't want to sing I Got You, Babe. I don't think this is a good idea. I'm not a gay man. Somebody thought I was a gay man, I guess. This'll do for everybody. It fits most requirements. I'm more of an 80s. Many times I've died. I can't do it. I don't want to. No. It's not happening. Celine Dion. Pandora thinks that it's all coming back to me done by Celine Dion is going to be a thing now. Oh. It's nothing but frozen hair, a big bunch of lights into it right outside the window. What a taste when the sun itself through. Un Dio, te cotrando son Dio, sundo. Santo bastantia todos fatios, pantos tatua tiotos fandio, andros poti otos fati ondos poto o. Ondos, avantos fatias, Antos fati otos fanti otos vo Antos vo oi vai Aitos fantu Ontos fati otis aton foti ontos vo Dosanti oso toti oso tu o Otosati oto patso toti ato Dosati oti ato santu atria o Dos atratiatos Atiatra dos atriata Baby, dos patiato, Adriatos atonte auto patriotos. Nobody else but A.D. Bryant wants to sing that fucking room. You can all take turns. Your fucking Saturday Night Live cast. I mean, you used to be. I don't know if you are or not now. I don't watch it anymore. Adriato, diato, dosatrato, tu. Trihanto papa o teato santi otro teo dosa pantro teo to pantreto pantrata pantrati tos tandreanto sotiato Antrato sitiadro to sontrantia Antrantio to sotriati andrato soto Antrantio to Antrantio to Ento atri rondo atia Trantios, Dorantio, Dusto Trantio, Atrantonto Tiatoso, Ontrotiato Santriati Antrando, Ontrotioto Sotriantiato. Antrante sotriati otto sotranti o Otriato sotriante atto sotranti otto so Petriati otto sotriato ontrea Antranti otto Andratioto atrati atranto apatratuto so Andratioto antos atrato atratiato atratio Andratio tostan tranto pati antos tranto ati atrati atra Diantrandio Tantrianto ando Dia antrantio Antranto santrianto Andro Tatratiga santrande magia tratia papas Pagarato sandriande adesso trigadia Garanto paparato papastria tenia trandia magietas Patretum bagitas Tomamagetos Pantrantia trantos. It's all coming back to her now. It takes her a long time to let you know. Fucking long time. Originally, she did not take a lot long of a time because it wasn't her, but you know, it's all coming back. Last night and 2 nights ago, in the wee morning hours, it had to have been probably between maybe 5 a.m. at the earliest and 6 a.m. at the latest. There were women from the women's shelter out already. They usually go out and smoke and do things, and this particular woman was watching Three's Company, and I love that show from the 70s. Needs to be redone, I think, definitely. But the originals are good. Watch the originals. I watch them. I like them. They're good. And the theme song was on and I was singing it. And there's a part that says Dama Boo. And that's what I always sang it as. And I think probably 89% of people always just sang it Dama Boo. And they're saying down at the old rendezvous. I looked it up because you can look up those things these days. And it's old, like OLE, like it's old, and it's rendezvous, because the cheesy bar that Larry was always taking the guys down to was called the Rendezvous, I guess. It seems like they called it something else, but maybe when they did the theme song, maybe I'm getting it completely wrong. I don't know. I don't look these things up. I don't have a fact checker. They don't do their job, because there's no, half-hour pay, last half-hour pay implemented. My dog does not look things up for me. She's who they sent. That's who I got sent when I asked for help. That's what I got. She's a terrible bed tender. Teatrando Schiara. I thought that was kind of a dumb name, but I don't know. So, I guess they're thinking like bartender. It's like, but bartender, like bed tender. Wouldn't a bartender be called a wine tender or a beer tender? And so it'd be a dispensary tender. I don't get that part. So the bed tender sounds kind of interesting, but it also makes me hungry because it sounds kind of like a chicken tender. I'm in a small enough town that there's only a few places that are open 24 hours, and I don't have friends good enough to bring me things, and I had to park over there because there's church in the morning, and they need all the parking lots. They need all the spots, and so I drove over there and parked my car and walked over here. Actually, I stopped and put my little hazard lights on and unloaded first because I had things that were heavy enough. I just didn't want to carry them all the way from over there to here. And then I drove over there. So I'm sure there's people taking selfies with my famous car. I'm hoping to graduate from a Honda Pilot because it has almost 200,000 miles on it, and it'll have almost 300,000. It'll go to, I predict 420,000 miles. All my cars go at least that far. I lost my lighting. Oh no. Somebody pay the fucking bill. The church. Dang. My lighting is my TV. Some people leaked my fart effect project from class, I guess. Maybe they just saw it on my BandLab and shared it. It's called Fartageous, and farts with a PH. Fartageous. I had a project to record 5 sounds, or to take sounds that I'd recorded and do special effects, and I did it imitated fart. I did a pretend fart with my hands, and I special effected. And my favorite one was, it kind of sounded all robotic, and then it sounds like somebody's sliding across a windshield while still sustaining their gaseous matter across the windshield. So maybe a little Dukes of Hazzard, the original, not the movie. Just some good old boys. That's right. Making their way the only way they know how. Yeah, some people... I'm from Cresswell, but I don't get all that. Yeah, that's back when we could have Confederate flags and fly them. We don't have to put them in our garage. There better not be any in my garage. I don't know what's happened. I think my house has been overtaken. I tried to get government loan on it before I left, and that's what's gonna save my bacon if anything bad happened, because I did my due diligence. And I have an outfit that makes me look like an attorney now, so it's gonna be better when I go to hang out in court. Apparently when I went to court to file a restraining order against somebody who just did every single thing I said that she would, the judge was distracted by my ears. She thought it was some sort of Halloween shenanigans. It's my ears. I never ever wore my hair back at all growing up because my ears look like this. Even when I had short hair, I got my hair, that was the requirement, says my ears, my hair cannot go above this level. Do not show the pointy ass ears. And she was really mean about it, and they distracted her from making a good decision, and it caused people in there to get an uproar, and they appealed it, and things are gonna be looked at differently. Get some respect, I guess. Maybe I'll have a tribe or two that want me. Maybe when they hear Beaver Chutney, you guys should hear Beaver Chutney. I don't know how to make it play on there now because I'm just not that savvy. I put a lot of bass on it. When you turn it up really loud, it says things like I like beaver, and it says pussy a lot in it. And it also has Native American words in there. It's pretty good. Bella snoring, and that probably means I should go. Yeah, this thing always kicks me off when it gets to be an hour. And I'm not timing it. I don't do therapy anymore. I used to be right on cue with 50-minute hours. Not so much anymore. People have to like this coming at them if they want to be treated these days by Don Stein. That's all. It's Uber Dyke. Somebody called me that. That was all. I didn't need to make it a legacy. I didn't mean to make it something that they shipped all my packages to LA so everybody could steal my things and wear my shit. Occasionally I do get one or two good things from there, but usually I just see everybody else wearing them. That's okay. I'd like to wear some too. I would share them. I would share a lot of things. Go beavers. I'd like to be in a band that cheers for the beavers soon. Maybe there'll be one that likes me. I don't know. I need to audition.